offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy wants to that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near the bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Here's the featherweight contender, the Mark Henry and Ricardo Almeida trained Zabit Magomedsharipov. You can do worse than training alongside the likes of Frankie Edgar every day, but this guy is truly next level mixed martial arts 2.0. Not enough buttons on the controller for this guy.
So you can't do every combination set that we've set for Zabit, but some guys, their reputation precedes them. Before I ever saw Zabit Magomedsharipov fight, I knew who he was because of the stories you got out of that great camp from Frankie and all those guys. You knew that when he made his debut, he would go right away towards the title picture, and that is exactly where he finds himself right now.
With that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Grandmaster. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Zabit Magomedsharipov.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking guillotine jump.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Darce. Yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, working inside the closed guard now.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
In position for a submission attempt here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Stand over.
30 seconds to go.
This is a terrible position.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Magomedsharipov in half guard now. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right. That round was definitely not good. We need this next round. Okay, we need to get this up. He's taking the guy away.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Beautiful transition.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Magomedsharipov in half guard. Making all these shots count. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Clinch work.
He's going guillotine.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the...
Oh, man, that was slick. Oh, right into the mouth. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Heel hook looks tight.
I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Nice transition.
All right, feet on the hips here. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Constantly a moving target. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Seconds winding down in round two. Ten minutes in the books.
He lost that last round. He's really one step ahead of you on the submissions. Now, you're doing a great job with your defense, but we have to avoid those positions altogether and become offensive.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Third round underway. Oh, perfect head kick there.
Oh, nice over.
Ooh, you can start to see him limping a little bit after one of those leg kicks, so better make some adjustments or this fight could be over.
You don't want to show it. That's why you see fighters, when they get hurt, they smile. To be limping out there tells you how damaged this guy is. Oh, he did a great job of rotating. Oh, guillotine here. Oh, now it's getting tight. He's out. What submission defense on display. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
And this might just be a matter of time.
Look at him fighting. He's not going to quit on the submission attempt.
Oh, he's out. Magomedsharipov's pass is denied. Nicely done. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC.
Nice defense.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Magomedsharipov in half guard.
Oh, right to the mount.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard.
Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy has a great submission defense on full display by the opponent. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Magomedsharipov's back in full mount. Final seconds of round 3. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I need another one just like that. You won that round. No wavering. You keep the pressure and you stay focused.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over. But stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
Oh, nice jab to the head by Zabit Magomedsharipov. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
In the clinch. Oh, there you go. Yep, right there.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feeding the hips, and he will definitely get the submission.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Close guard.
Great submission defense.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Magomedsharipov. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landed far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Nice kick there by Magomedsharipov. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, great reversal to top position by Zabit Magomedsharipov. Magomedsharipov looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the...
Setting up a sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, nice work as he delivers the elbow there from the bottom. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, so the fight goes the distance. He had all but guaranteed a submission win coming in. Certainly a lot of effort to try to close the show, but nonetheless a pretty complete effort out of him tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of attacking submissions. Every chance he got, he tried to finish this fight on the mat. He's a great grappler, but sometimes you're in there with guys that are just so well-versed. He did do enough, though, to earn a decision.
All right, so multiple submission attempts for him in that previous round. We'll see if he gets back to it in this next round. But I got to think, DC, a little frustration starts to creep in when you try and are unable to succeed on multiple occasions. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flue. He's got the side mount. And now all of a sudden his opponent's in trouble. May want to bail on that guillotine sooner rather than later. Oh, he's out! Magomedsharipov in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Side control now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack with an arm triangle.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
He's working on the arm bar.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, flags him out now. This could be the beginning of the end. Zabit Magomedsharipov getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Nice.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Final seconds of the fight. All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised tonight.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you are watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Zabit Magomedsharipov!
All right, so there it is. 2 of the 3 judges saw it his way. He gets it done by split decision. You've never won a split decision in your career.
Oh, I've won a split decision. Alexander Gustafsson and I went to a split decision. Right after the first scorecard was read in his way, I almost panicked because I was like, oh my goodness, it's over. So I understand exactly what these 2 guys are feeling when they went to the center of the octagon.